drop at once.
How about we drop the ball one by one?
How about we drop one ball from the other side and another ball from the other side and repeatedly?
Hey, but I think if you drop one by one, it's too slow already. I think we can drop two and then go to another side and take another two repeatedly.
Oh.
How about we do all? Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to briefly describe about what we're going to use in our material handling project. So first of all, we'll need a PLC that acts as a power supply, and then we'll use a Raspberry Pi as a controller. And then what we'll need is a conveyor belt so that we can move the box. And then we'll have two switches here. We have 4 pneumatic actuators that used to hold the ping pong balls. And then these two cylinder is used to keep the ping pong balls. The ping pong balls will be inserted here, 4 in each, one of each cylinder. Then we'll have 2 other sensors that can sense the location of the box so that we know where will we drop the ping pong balls. Okay, in simple words, the basic flow of our project will move the box by using this conveyor belt, and then when it reaches here, the sensor will sense its location, and then the pneumatic actuators will drop the balls. So this is basically how our report will be done. However, after brainstorming, we came up with 4 modes in how to release the ping pong balls. So in the following part, we're going to have a further explanation so we can have a closer look like how these 4 modes will function. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to our hostel. So I will talk about the design of our box. So as you can see, the box is made from recyclable material. The box itself is made from a shoe box that we cut into so that it can be made into our required dimension around this size. And then this is made from the tissue roller. So the tissue roller here, as you can see here, is the aluminium that is took from the aluminium can. So we cut the aluminium can and then we stick it to the tissue roller. This is functioned so that it can sense by the sensor. That is why it is put on top of the tissue roller. So we drill a hole on the box and then we put the cylinder of the tissue roll inside this box. So as you can see, the box also can be opened so that once the ball have been put inside this box and then it can be taken out, and then the function of this tissue roller that we cut into this shape so that it has wider surface area. So that is all for the design of the box.
Hi, my name is Chai Chen. Now I will talk about the wiring of the circuit. There are 8 components in our circuit, which are 2 sensors, 2 relays, and 4 solenoids. Both of them are connected to the PLC. Let's talk about the sensor first. Brown wires of sensor is connected to the positive terminal of PLC. Blue wire of sensor is connected to the negative terminal of PLC. Black wire of sensor is connected to the Raspberry Pi. Here we can see the potential bridge. The main function of potential bridge is to reduce the voltage pass-through. Next is the relay. Orange wires of relay is connected to the positive terminal of PLC. Blue wire of relay is connected to the solenoid of interface circuit. The GPIO of interface circuit is connected to the Raspberry Pi. Next is the solenoid. Red wire of solenoid is connected to the positive terminal of PLC. Black wire of solenoid is connected to the solenoid of interface circuit, and then the GPIO of interface circuit is connected to the Raspberry Pi. That's what I want to discuss about. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alexander. Today I'm going to describe about the coding that we use in our material handling system. So using the first mode as example, we can see that at the beginning we will have to import the module that we're going to use later on. So from here we can see that we import the RPI.gps, we'll import the time module, and after that we're going to declare the variables. After that we're going to set the GPIO numbering as PCM, and we're going to set up the cylinders and relays as output, and also the sensors as input. So from here, when we set the GPIO.high for the cylinder, it will outstroke, and it will be instroke when we set it to GPIO.low. So from here we can notice that at the beginning, both the bottom cylinder will outstroke, and then the upper cylinder will instroke. Time dot split is for it to stop for 5 seconds. So after that, it will carry out the next sequence, which is the other upper cylinder will instroke. So during this time, you can enter the ping pong balls, and then after that, both the upper cylinder will outstroke. So after that, the R2, which is relay 2, will be set to GPIO.high, and it's the time when it will start to move. So this is basically how we prepare to put in the ping pong balls and to start the relay. And when we start the system, it will enter this while loop, and then for this part is for the sensors. If the sensors sense anything, it will start to run this if loop. So at here we can see that the relay will be stopped at this time, and then it will carry out the sequence of the cylinder. So since we have 4 modes, I'm not going to waste too much time on this. The sequence of the cylinder can be shown later on in the videos. Thank you very much.